business and other things, and to manage the production of the state. At the center of all this discussion is income generation. All right, so we say which one is better for the government to generate income? Do they just play the role of an umpire, a regulator, focus on taxes, or do they themselves do businesses and all that? I don't want to be drawn into the debate between socialists and capitalists. What I'm just trying to highlight is that the issue of income generation is a discussion that is important whenever you are considering any tax you are going to impose and how you want to approach it. All right, whether you want to just stick to taxes only, or you want to be involved in business as a state and all that. So generating income is one of the roles that tax play in the society. All right, in my book I talk about these aspects of generating income as an important aspect of the sovereign authority of a state by discussing the social-cultural theory as propounded by Thomas Hobbes. Okay, now that I'm sure for the average law student, 100 level or thereabouts, who must have done some aspects of political science, you must have come across this social-cultural theory of Thomas Hobbes. All right, the question of man being in a state of nature and then needing to form a sovereign authority and hand over power to a state authority for its own benefit and for the purpose of organizing the state. Here he says that life outside the state is nasty, brutish, and short. So all those social-cultural theory, the reason why men came together and created government for their own security. Now, as an essential part of that reason, as an essential part of that, purpose for man coming together as a group to form government under that social-cultural theory is taxation. All right, because if you are forming government for the purpose of protecting the state, providing for the state, organizing the state, and to move away from the nasty, brutish, and short life of the jungle, you must fund that government to be able to perform those functions that you want it to perform, that you want it to perform in order for the state to be preserved. So, and there comes in tax. All right, so you fund this government by means of tax. So when you talk about income generation, you are agreeing with Thomas Hobbes in the social contract theory that says that look, men come together to create government for the security of the state, and to achieve the security of the state, money is needed, and this money is generated by way of taxation. Okay, so I said that it is settled that for a state to exist in the protection and preservation of the people, it must earn wages in the form of taxes, through which it is then able to perform the functions for which it is created in the first place. So that's that with respect to income generation as one of the role of taxation. Another role of taxation is income redistribution. All right, income redistribution. Okay, now you know that in the when man came together under that social contract theory to create the state, he created the state and with a sovereign authority for the purpose of protecting and securing everybody. Now, this security provided by the state is meant to allow each individual pursue his or her own goals and ambitions and dreams. Okay, so now if we agree that each man is to pursue his own visions, goals under that secured state, we must acknowledge the fact that it is a race. All right, it's a race between all individuals of the state, and just as every race turns out, even in the athletics world, any race of any form, whether athletics, Formula One, motor racing, and all that, some persons will come first, some will be in the middle, some will come last, and all that. So in the course of the search for daily bread.